To His Excellency the President of the Philippines. You will know that diplomatic relations between our nations were established over half a century ago, 1969 to be exact, under the leadership of another remarkable Ferdinand Marcos, your late father. And of course, I am from an age bracket that remembers the era of Ferdinand Marcos Sr., who brought so much to the Philippines and who became an icon on the world stage. In September last year, Mr. President, you received our Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, and he reported very, very highly of the meeting and your warm welcome and your outlook on improving the relationship, which is already very good, by the way, between our two countries. And it's an honor to see you here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on your first visit as President of the Philippines, primarily to attend the summit of ASEAN GCC tomorrow, but also to hold talks with His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and today to reach out to our business community and cement the strong economic ties, people-to-people ties that already exist between our two nations. The Philippines, for those of you who don't know, is the world's 40th largest economy. Not a small economy by any means. However, its potential is much higher. It is today, under your leadership, one of the fastest growing markets, with expectation to double its GDP from 2022 to 2030. Key to your success has been the unique strength and competitive advantage of Filipino talent, renowned around the world for their work ethic. They're English-speaking, well-skilled, tech-savvy, and service-oriented. And Filipinos have made their mark across the globe, and I see them in very high-tech as well as leadership positions when I travel around the world. And I'm very pleased that we are joined today by leaders in the sector from Saudi Arabia who are eager to hear more about the investment opportunities in one of ASEAN's most exciting markets and learn more about the newly launched Maharlika Investment Fund that you have launched under your administration. Next, we would like to touch on energy and chemicals, as the Philippines is working towards energy self-sufficiency by the end of the decade. Renewable energy will play an important role in the mix. Let me reiterate our warm welcome, our sincere appreciation to Your Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., for taking the time to meet with the Saudi business delegation and hear from them and give them guidance so they can materialize and action the great opportunities that are still to be realized between our two countries. Thank you very much.
Fali, the distinguished guests from the Saudi government and the business sectors, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Philippine delegation, I wish to thank you all for participating in today's roundtable meeting. I also wish to thank the Saudi Ministry of Investment for co-organizing this meeting with the Department of Trade and Industry. I am pleased to note that the immense support that the ministry, led by His Excellency Minister Khalid Al-Fali, has provided us in making this event possible. With an estimated value of over $120 million, the agreements that will be signed today are set to benefit more than 15,000 Filipinos in training and employment opportunities across a wide range of professions in the construction industry. To our current and future business partners, I hope that this meeting has served as an excellent platform for building greater and closer partnerships between the Philippines and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Foreign investors are able to enjoy fiscal incentives made available through the Corporate Recovery and Tax Incentives for Enterprises Act. I urge you to further engage with my economic team to learn more about such benefits. At the forefront of these opportunities is the recently launched Maharlika Investment Fund, the Philippines' first ever sovereign investment fund designed to drive long-term economic development through increased investments in high-impact sectors. We look forward to benefiting not just from Saudi investments, but also from the Kingdom's extensive experience in managing such funds. So as we take part in the ASEAN GCC Summit currently being hosted by the Kingdom, we continue to reaffirm our readiness for deeper economic partnerships, not just within the Southeast Asian region, but as well as with our extended neighbors here in the Gulf. We hope to see all of you to visit the Philippines, to see what the opportunities are, and for us as well, for our part in the Philippines, to bring our teams to the Kingdom. And further, we already have a very strong and a very long-standing people-to-people relationship, which can serve as a very good foundation for any future endeavors between our two countries. However, we should not limit ourselves alone to the labor market. We should also explore the new businesses that have come up since the end of the pandemic economy. The central tenet of our plans for development in the Philippines is very much to regard our private sectors as partners in this development program. We recognize that government is good at many things, but there are other things that the private sector does better. And with that partnership, we can look forward to further growth, further strengthening of our relationships, and a better future for both our countries. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Shukron.
Officer of EEI Corporation, we have Mr. Min Suko, Board Member of Samsung Engineering NEC Company Limited, and Mr. Mohammed Defati, Chief Executive Officer of Samsung Engineering NEC. This agreement between EEI Corporation and Samsung Engineering aims to meet the development objectives of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as well as to aid in the 8-point economic agenda of President Marcos and the Philippine Development Plan 2023-2028, particularly on reducing unemployment and underemployment with better job opportunities. Under this agreement, a 500-person capacity training facility will be established to upskill Filipino employees in the fields of masonry, carpentry, electrical, welding, equipment management, warehousing, steel fabrication, and other construction-related crafts starting 2024. This facility targets to train at least 2,000 Filipinos a year and more than 15,000 in the next 5 years. We commend EEI Corporation and Samsung Engineering for your commitment to fostering and nurturing Filipino talent. Thank you very much. May we request our companies to please stand up and have a photo opportunity with our President. Today, we have just witnessed the signing of agreement that will create greater economic growth and prosperity for the Philippines and Saudi Arabia. We thank the President for his presence as he witnessed this signing. On behalf of the Philippine government, we also thank MISA for hosting the event and our Saudi Arabian counterparts for believing in our shared belief of greater economic growth and prosperity.